Hello guys, it's me again, Paul, aka the Virgin Angel, and I'm here again to, spread Gunpla love and share with you guys a Gunpla video. It's been a while since I've uploaded anything Gunpla here on my YouTube channel. I'm finding it very hard to find time for Gunpla these days, especially with my workload. Today is November 10. It's my rest day, and I figured I'd have a little bit of Gunpla therapy and work on the MC EXS Gundam SD kit that I bought. So this video, it's basically a video wherein I'm gonna share with you guys how you can achieve shadowing, okay, using hand brush. Okay, putting aside my airbrush for this project, I've actually started with the head already. I've hand painted the head, and I figured I'd share with you guys, especially for those who don't have airbrush of their own. I'll share with you guys how you can achieve shading using paint and hand brush. Now shading, it's gonna be a painting technique. Okay, it's like you're putting shadows on the edges of the kit to give it more depth, and it's easy to achieve if you have an airbrush, but since I know not everybody can afford a airbrush of their own, okay, I figured I'd share with you guys how you can achieve that using ordinary paints, acrylic paints, and a hand brush. Before, I've already made a video similar to this, but it's through spray cans, and I figured I'd create a video, an alternative video, wherein I can show you guys how you can achieve shading by hand brushing. So here's what I'm using. I'm basically using fine tip brush. I got the my Citadel paints here. I prefer working water-based acrylics when I'm doing hand brush, okay, because it's easier to thin down. Now this white liquid here, it's not thinner, it's just plain water. So these paints, I've mentioned in the past, they're great, they're water-based and they dry even. But if you can't find paints like this, you can go to your local bookstore or hobby shop and just buy normal acrylic paints. Okay, those paints that you can thin down using ordinary water. You can still do this using enamel or Tamiya acrylic. It's just that it's gonna be more messy. So for this video, I'm just using Citadel paints. Now the concept of shading is there's gonna be shadow on the edges, on the sides. So basically the first thing you do, and this is the head, okay, I've primed it with flat black, okay, flat black, because matte finish is good for hand brushing. It has a porous surface that the paint can stick on. So spray everything flat black first, and then using your base coat, which in this case I'm gonna be using skull white. Okay, the thing that you do is you just outline the body or the area first with the part that requires shading or shadows. Okay, I'm outlining the center area first, okay, because the edges would be the one to have the shading. So in this stage you don't really have to be too particular. You just have to just leave space, okay. Just leave a black area, okay. The purpose of that, that's gonna be where the shadow is gonna fall, okay. So basically I'm doing this, okay, layering it with 2 to 3 coats, so that once I apply the final coat on everything, the area that have been pre-painted with the base color would stand out, but there's gonna be a portion or an area wherein the black is there. That's where the shadow will be coming from, okay. So you just do that, okay. You create the sections of the base color, make sure you leave areas black that would require the shading or the shadow. I got a small piece here that's already done with that stage, okay. So the final stage basically on this, it's you get your paint again, okay. Get the paint, use a paint dish, okay. Then you thin it down, okay. Just thin it down. Then, okay, if it's thinned down already, you got the piece. Just get that. Use my tweezers here. Okay, you got the piece, and then you just cover the piece evenly. Okay. So you just make one final thin coat. Okay. Sorry about the camera. I mean, you're really not gonna see it, the effect here, because I have a crappy camera. But basically, the what's gonna happen is there's gonna be an area, okay, the area where you did the preliminary base paint, that's gonna be darker in color, and the area wherein you left it black, that's gonna show off the shadow, okay. So there, since I have a crappy camera, I would advise you try it. You try this yourself, okay? Just so you get the picture. Basically, you would need thin down paints. You just make the outline of the area that needs shading. After you've done that, let the paint dry. after everything is dry, okay, that's when you apply the final coat of paint. And then once everything's dry, the portion wherein you've pre-painted, that's gonna stand out. The portion that you've left black, since it has a thinner coat of paint, that's the one that's gonna have shadow. Okay, so there you go, guys. I hope this video helps anybody there who doesn't have an airbrush and who would like to have shading on their Gunpla kits. I'm gonna finish this now, and yeah, gonna have my Gunpla therapy for today. Hope you liked this video, and I hope I was able to at least help somebody there. This is Paul, aka the Version Angel, signing out. More power, guys. Bye.